Hey guys, Oscar here. Today I'm just going to show you that I actually have this USB that's full of recordings of TV shows and movies. Yeah, on different TV channels. So I have recordings of Take Me Out, a bit of the movie, a bit of the show, which is Jammer's School Holidays, episodes of Hanazuki for Treasures, a bit of the movie Scoob, Pokemon Detective Pikachu in full, Peppa Pig, Peppa's Australian Holiday, aka Peppa Pig, My First Cinema Experience. I'm not going to play them due to copyright infringement. I'm not going to play Peppa Pig American too because of copyright, because I don't want to get copyright infringement by Hasbro. Play School, Step by Step Let's Dance, the Peppa Pig Wedding and Caravan specials, which were part of Peppa's Cinema Party, an episode of Alva's World, an episode of Warbin Time, an episode of a season 6 episode of Peppa Pig, aka Peppa Pig Festival of Fun, an episode of Play School, an episode of Lou and the Belly Bunch, an episode of Tro and the Rainbow Kingdom, an episode of Nell and the Princess Knight, an episode of Circle Square, another episode of Circle Square. If it is truly Circle Square, wait a second, it just cuts to an Andy promo. It just cuts to an Andy promo, an incomplete promo. And I also recorded an episode of Odo, a bit of the Fruits on a Big Show, an episode of Sesame Street, another episode of Lou and the Belly Bunch, but I'm not going to play them due to copyright, an episode of Milo, another Lou and the Belly Bunch episode, an episode of a season 2 episode of Peppa Pig, an episode of Midnight Garden. I was originally going to have a 1 hour showing of, I was originally going to be showing 1 hour of ABC Kids, and then it goes to an episode of Adventures in Paddington, and a bit of Pop Paper City, and one episode of Bing, one song from Teletubbies Ready Steady Go, 2 episodes of season 1 of Peppa Pig, excluding Mr. Skinny Legs, the bad episode that was pulled off of TV due to the racism of spiders. The season 2 Hanazuki 4 Treasures episode Dance on the Dark Side, which is my favorite episode, if you haven't noticed. An episode of Hey Dougie, an episode of Play School, an episode of the Ready Steady Wiggle TV series, 1 episode of the reboot Teletubbies, an episode of Play School, another episode of Hanazuki 4 Treasures, which was after when I did my high school assessment, an episode of Sesame Street, an episode of Motor Magic, and an episode of Bees Block. And the other ones are just, well, things that my dad did. Like testing recordings. Anyways, by the way, I'm going to show you what the recordings look like. For example, I'm going to be testing it with an episode of Lou and the Belly Bunch. You see that the recording is actually the recording is much more high quality, and the ABC Kids airings, they actually have that. I also used to have old ABC Me recordings before the switch to ABC Family. I still have them today. I also have an episode of Tro and the Rainbow Kingdom. Well, yeah, but I'm not going to play due to copyright infringement, and I don't want this video to be blocked worldwide. So, I think that's it for my recordings now. Okay. Anyways, now we can go now. Thank you for your presence. And I know I have footage of some of these episodes I have recorded. I think I have recorded the Alva's World intro that's cam recorded. And I also did a Pokemon Detective Pikachu ending credits video. And I also did a Part Trail Scoob intro. And I think that's all. And that's Ozzy Oscar signing off.